Hey Ellen, welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I'm going to do a general reading today, so this isn't for any sign specific, but if anything resonates with you, if anything that comes through in this reading or anything that I say resonates with you, maybe there was a message in there for you. So I'm just trying to get some overall energies that want to come through, that this reading, that would apply to this reading, or someone watching, or someone cross-watching for someone else. So we have the 23 card Peace. 23 can go to a 5, so we have the Peace card. What I'm getting with the Peace card is someone is trying to overcome just a lot of anxiety that they have, and that's their main goal, is just to find peace, inner peace. We have happy, and we have imagine. So someone is trying to overcome anxiety. They're trying to overcome maybe some depression or something. It could even be grief. They're trying to overcome something and get back to a place where they have peace, or they're at, inner peace. They're trying to be able to find, they want to be able to find the happiness again in life. Something has happened that has kind of impacted their happiness going away, or them thinking that they will never be happy again. So they're trying to find the peace, inner peace. They're trying to find the happiness in life again. And their dreams are part of what they're how they're trying to work through this. They do find happiness sometimes in their dreams. In their dreams, they imagine a life that would make them happy, and they do get a bit of sense of peace. So in that manner, the dream state and imagining, in that imagining state during dreams, that is enabling the person to kind of feel like they're getting some confirmation for what their intuition is telling them to do. And that's because their intuition is telling them to come, it's time now to come through this sense of anxiety, this sense of grief, whatever that this person is working through. And at the bottom we have go the distance. So that's a card just letting anyone know who's going through this that they can go the distance. They do have what it takes, and that it is worth it. I want to do something a little different today. I want to go ahead and pull, let me see what this deck is called, the Greek mythology reading cards. So I just want to get a couple of cards. I want to see some archetypes that want to come through right now. I want to see what type of archetype energy is coming through right now. So we have, I think that's Chiron. It's the woundedness, yeah. It's the woundedness. So this is what I was talking about. The person who is struggling and trying to get to inner peace, and that where they can imagine being happy again, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to heal the woundedness. Whoops, all these cards are slipping through. Let me get a couple more archetype cards to see what else wants to come through. Okay, the future. Okay, one more card. Woundedness and the future. Like I was saying with the Imagine card and the dream state, they're imagining, a time in the future or a time in the past that they were happy, or a time in the future that they could be happy, the life that would make them happy. We have the feminineness coming through here. Okay, so that could be an indication that someone, either the feminine can see herself as she wants to be in the future, or someone is trying to heal their wounds so that they can be with the feminine or in the future, or the feminine is trying to heal her wounds. Okay, let me go ahead and put these just up here. So those are some of the archetype energies that are coming through. I shouldn't do this, they're all gonna fall. Okay. Let me go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards. Just see what wants to come through. Okay. Okay, so the first card that flew out was the Seven of Swords. So some of the things that need to be healed was because Seven of Swords behavior. So that could be cheating, stealing, lying, anything like that. That is what is needing to be healed. That's part of the wounds that need to be healed to go forward and be happy in the future. Let's see what else wants to come through. I think I would like to just kind of pull some cards first, and then that wanted to flip. And then I'll go back through and read it all. Just get the cards. But someone is feeling left out in the cold. Someone's feeling left out in the cold. We have the Five of Pentacles that came after the Seven of Swords. It's a lot of cards. Let's take them. Okay. So not only were someone feeling there was some lying, cheating, or stealing behavior going on, someone was feeling left out in the cold. We have heartbreak. We have possible third-party situation, which could be more than just a person. It could be an addiction. It could be you know, a workaholic. It could be just a multitude of things. So you try to discern if that is somehow resonating with your situation. We also have the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of a small offer, but we have that followed by the Emperor, who is in command of everything, and then the High Priestess. The Emperor and the High Priestess with the Fool. So leap of faith, starting over. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So after this behavior stops, to get, you know, you want, whether this is you or your person, you want inner peace, you want to find a place where you're happy in life again, you're imagining yourself in past times when you were happy, or in future times in the future when you think you can imagine yourself in a situation where it would make you happy. You might be overcoming anxiety, grief, something like that. But this is about overcoming the wounds, so that you could move forward in the future, okay? And the feminine has shown up as an archetype. So the behavior that needs to stop could be lying, cheating, or stealing, or it could be other things as well. So don't just take it as that. That's just generally what this card means to me. The next card that came through was someone feeling left out in the cold. Then we have third party, which could be a person or a situation, or heartbreak. We have the Page of Pentacles, then we have the Emperor and the High Priestess, followed by the Fool. Let's get, so the Emperor, someone who would take command, take charge. The High Priestess, you know, that's about a fork in the road. That's also about trusting your intuition. It's also about, you know, just choosing that fork in the road and knowing that it may be a mystery what's going to happen, but you're trusting your own intuition and then taking the leap of faith with the full energy. I want to get some clarification already and illumination for these cards that came through with the after tarot. So after we go through this, we come into the Emperor energy and then the High Priestess energy. What is going to happen? And then the Fool energy. What is going to happen? And also, the Emperor and the High Priestess could be two separate energies. The feminine has definitely shown up here today, but one of these could also be their person. And this is the After Tarot. Okay. So here are the cards that came through for the After Tarot. What, clarify. To clarify what we just had. Okay. We have the Three of Cups in the After Tarot deck, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we have an overwhelming amount of threes, okay? We have the Three of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Three of Swords again up here. What I am getting with this is that there's some sort of third party situation, whether that means there's too much, work is interfering too much with a relationship, like work is the third person in the relationship, work is the mistress, or there is an actual third party, or there's an addiction, there's something. With the Three of Cups, that's about, wanting to come together in community and celebration. But there's, sometimes, three is a crowd. Okay. So, but with clarification on this, I do see that it's going to be whatever that third party situation is. It will end. It will end. The heartache, you will start to heal. You'll start to mend. Coming into this energy, that's what it'll lead to for this After Tarot. And the Knight of Cups, he was taking his cup to his person, and now he's kind of stopped at a stream and he's taking a sip from that cup. He's taking a moment of relaxation. The Passion, the Three of Wands. It's about making progress. He's let the bird fly free. He's let the bird fly free. He's let this behavior, whatever that needed to stop, and the Seven of Swords, and this third party situation, let go of that. Let go of that. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So in the regular tarot, the Nine of Pentacles usually has a lady basking in this garden with the pentacles. And the nine, this one has the man coming through, and the Nine of Pentacles. So for the After Tarot, it shows both energies, the masculine and feminine energies coming through, as the Emperor and the High Priestess. And here at the end, where we usually get the Nine of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck, or general regular tarot deck, it's a woman. And now we see that the man has shown up as well. So he's going to be in that spot where he's at peace as well, and has contentment and joy in all of these pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. So that's good. So it does, these cards do go in line with overcoming something and finding inner peace so you can be happy again. And what it's going to take is it's going to take some imagination to get you there, to manifest this for yourself, to get through this anxiety or overthinking or grief that that you or your person is going through. Okay. Let me get some more cards. I want to see can we get some more insight of what whoever's going through this, what they are healing, or what they're needing to heal. And it may be something more than, we may get more specific than just the Seven of Swords and the third party kind of cards. Okay. What they are trying to heal. They are healing now. We have the light side of the Tower. So they are healing now. This is something that they've overcome or are in the process of overcoming. They've come to the light side now. They are healing from their Tower moment. So they are on this path to finding inner peace and happiness. Now, what they're also doing is they're getting a little bit kind of stuck in their head right now, replaying things over and over again. And so that's what they're working on. This is what they've already overcome they're already at the light side. They're already overcoming one of their biggest issues or things that they needed to overcome to get to this place of inner peace. They've already overcome that, but these are the things they're still working on. So they're still feeling some of the wounds and needing to heal from whatever they experienced due to the dark side of justice, due to not doing what was right, or someone not doing what was right by them. Okay, they're still healing those wounds associated with that. This could actually also have to do with actual 3D justice in the legal system, and the Hierophant. So they're healing from, they're still needing to heal from the energy of them being down on themselves for not achieving what they expected of themselves. They've been pretty harsh on their own self. They're healing from that and trying to even show themselves, their own selves, some mercy. Okay, so that is what they are attempting to work on right now, to heal what wounds they're dealing with. And the Tower, luckily we saw that we're on the light side of that. So this person or whoever this resonates with, you can know that at least at this point, you've already taken the big steps to go into the light side to heal whatever was your big kind of Tower moment that rocked your world and brought everything to its knees, that made you not have inner peace, not think that you would ever be happy again, and kind of have to go real internal and get real intuitional to come out through this, and trust in your own intuition and spirituality. So that is a good thing, that it did lead this person to more spirituality. Let me see what other cards I want to pull. Oh, there they are. Okay. This was pretty quick. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. So this is the High Priestess again. Okay. 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 So we have the High Priestess again, and then we have trying to get the glare off. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So that's a great message for someone who is trying to heal still from these issues of justice and sense of overbearing strictness with self, and not feeling good enough, and not feeling like you've done a good job. And we also have Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So that goes along great with the other cards that have come through this reading. They've all been about healing. They've all been about overcoming something. And so those are beautiful messages from Spirit. Let's get some more messages. This is the Sacred Healing Journey from Angelic Revelation 144. So let's get some messages from Spirit that want to come through. This should be giving us more insight on what's being healed or what's still needing to be healed. These are, the Sacred Healing Journey. Okay. 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 So earlier when I mentioned with the Imagine card that through dreams, this person would be imagining a future where they could be happy. And I think that lucid dreaming and astral travel, that card has come through as confirmation of that. We have doorway to spirit, divine connection with God, source, and creator. So that's what it's being used as a doorway to spirit for this person to start trusting their intuition and receiving heart chakra opening to receive unconditional love. And that means having unconditional love for themselves as well. Like I was saying earlier with the dark side, but this person needs, you or someone else, your person needs to heal. Just telepathy. So communication is coming through in waking moments, but also during this dream state for this person. And so they're receiving telepathic communication at that time, and I do believe that there is some healing happening when this is happening. There's some healing energy is being passed back and forth during that state. Soul spouse, you have been married in previous lifetimes. So whoever this person is that the person who's healing is imagining their life with in the future, and that would make them happy. This is who they're having the telepathic communication with. This is who they believe is their soul spouse. Abandoned, unable to give to another due to needing to heal old wounds and trauma. So that came through in all of these cards. Fireworks, explosive sexual chemistry. So there was that's probably one of the first sparks, not necessarily the first, but one of the first sparks that ignited between whoever's healing and the person that they're wanting to be with. Crossing the bridge. So like with the fool, he took a leap of faith. He's crossed that bridge. So that's the energy that is coming through, is once you take that leap of faith, you will then be able to cross that bridge into what we had here for the after tarot. Reflection, you mirror each other. So that's the confirmation for the soul spouse. Also, so we just had crossing the bridge. We have mending bridges as well. Kiss and make up. So you've got to cross that bridge. That'll help mend the bridge. Precious, valuing time together. What came through with that as well is this time, this dream state where there's telepathy, there's telepathic communication, which enables the person who is healing to actually have a moment of peace and happiness when they're in that state with their person, even though it's not in 3D, it's in dream and 5D. And they value that time together, and it is healing. That message wanted to come through. It is healing. Let's see if I want to pull more cards. Okay. This is Naked Flame Healing Messages from Angelic Revelation 144. So I just want to see what other messages want to come through for this person who is healing, or their person, because they acknowledge that their person is very beneficial in helping them heal through telepathy, and that they very much value that time that they spend together. One of these cards flipped over, or two did. They very much value that time in this telepathic state, in this dream state where they visit during astral travel. It is beneficial, and they value that time very much. So let's get some more messages. Okay. Okay. So what wants to come through for healing messages? Naked flame healing messages. I'm trying to check the glare. Okay. I wish I told you how I felt about you back then. My feelings haven't gone away. They are still growing, no matter how deeply I try to bury them. I'm trying to find the words and gain the strength to express my truth to you soon. There is someone else in my life who I love. It is not the same as the connection that we share. I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to lead you on. So that both of these messages kind of are confirmation of what came through earlier. We did see a third party situation. Get ready, because here I come. I cannot resist the magnetic pull any longer, and I'm burning up with sexual fire for you. So this is kind of the direct opposite of what just came through. So these conflicting thoughts, that's also what's really part of the wound and what they need to heal. That's why they're only meeting you in the telepathic state, the dream state, the astral state, because they can't do it face to face in 3D because there's someone else in their life. But they want you to know that you are the most beautiful person on the inside and out, and no one can hold a candle to you, my eternal flame. Please stop running from me and fucking let me love you now. So, again, that's probably communicated to through the telepathy and the astral travel and the dream state. I ran because I fell for you instantly. I was worried that I would come off too strong because I was so overwhelmed with emotions. I just wanted you to be mine, but I was terrified that you wouldn't reciprocate my feelings. I trust you. Do you think you can learn to trust me again in time? So these messages, I know they seem like they conflicted. We did have the High Priestess that came through that was talking about the fork in the road, which, you know, could indicate, again, that there's a third party and someone's going to have to make a choice. So they may make that choice to come to you if you are a cross watcher. Or you may make that choice to go to a different person. However, what I am seeing overwhelmingly is right now, since there is a third party situation, that most of this connection is taking place spiritually. Even if at one point it had been taking place a little bit in the 3D as well, it's only taking place spiritually right now, and through telepathy, through the dream state, and through astral travel, and just through messages. There's a way of silent communication that, you know, just a certain group of people on this journey are able to do, and that is in full force right now. But it's good. They value that time together, and it's very beneficial. So I will pull a few cards. Since I've already used two of our other decks, I will go ahead and pull a card from Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. Pull a few cards, final messages from Spirit, from Angelic Revelation 144, Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. We have, on this journey, I view all souls as equal. There is no competition, only unconditional love. We saw that came through earlier, unconditional love. I trust in divine intent, and I feel safe in the reassurance that I will be led to the right action at the right time. So this card is letting, is a message from Spirit that feel safe in the reassurance that you'll be led to the right action at the right time. I open myself to allow Spirit to flow to me and to talk through me. May I be a channel for the divine. So that's what came through with this telepathy, the telepathic communication, the dream state communication, the astral travel, all of that. and the messages that they feel like they receive from you and that you feel like you receive from them, if this resonates with you. I'm going to leave it at that. Her deck, Stop and Smell the Roses, that's one of my favorite ways to end. It has such beautiful messages. So I hope this resonated with you. If not, check back next week. And if it did resonate, please hit like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.